Hey, what's up guys? Brownie here coming to you with some AFKJourney. And before I do anything in this video, I just want to say thank you again to everybody that's subscribed or even just has been watching my videos lately. I've gotten a huge jump in subscriber numbers really quick. I mean, nothing crazy, it's like 100 something, but for me that's a ton. So I just wanted to say thank you again because you guys are freaking awesome. So anyway, thank you for all the subscribes and all the likes and the comments and everything. Leave as many comments as you guys want. Ask me as many questions as you want. I'll answer anything I can. And if I don't know an answer, I'll still probably answer with letting you know I don't know the answer. So anyway, today what I want to do is hop into PvP and talk a little bit about positioning. And I also want to talk about Thoran. Because Thoran he's a little bit overpowered, and I mean honestly, he could possibly use a nerf. I don't know. It's just crazy the way he can wipe a whole team, and I don't know that he would need a nerf necessarily, but I just want some clarification on exactly where his active hits and everything, which I guess we could actually test out. So let's do that. If we go into the AFK stages, we can probably manual Thoran and see just how big of an area his active hits. So let's take out Freyasto here. Let's take and put Thoran in, wherever the heck there he is. Alright, so we're going to hopefully get an active, and we'll just do battle. We're running at X1 speed, so we can see. We'll try to manual his active here if we can get to one. Come on, Thoran. Let's cast Huon's active, heal everybody up. Cast Smokey's too. Okay, come on, Thoran. Normally you can get an active in like seconds. Alright, here we go. Okay, so it looks like he just hits in a circle around him. Is that really how it is? Because I know I've seen him hit way further than one tile. Oh, okay, so it is a circle, but it's like yeah. Okay, so it and that makes sense because I've had heroes standing behind Thoran and they get one shot by him. So yeah, it's like an arrow kind of in front here. We'll do it again. So I'm going to hit this square here. Oh, hey, that's not cool. Okay, here we go. So I'll hit the square in the back, and it's going to do a row. Yeah, see, that's the formation of his active, and that's a huge area. That is a massive area. Like, especially because it says on his skill description that it reads 1. That's kind of crazy. So his skill range is like pretty much 2 in all directions. Aside from behind him, it's like 1. That's insane. So okay, so that's his active range is pretty much 2 tiles in all directions in front of him, and then behind him there's a 1 tile range. So there's not a lot of safe areas on the board when Thoran's on the map, and that makes it quite difficult for melee teams versus Thoran. Like he's just he's the answer to so many teams for countering them. Like, and I don't know that I like that because, well, I like more variety. I don't like that, PvP is all map 3 Aaron teams, just some variation of an Aaron team. Like Arena 3, Aaron team. Arena 3, Aaron team. Arena 3, Aaron team. Like, it doesn't matter where you are in the rankings or whatever. It just seems like it's just never-ending Aaron teams with map 3 and Thoran in there. So, yeah, it's a little bit boring. So I've been trying to encourage people to run different teams or try different heroes because I like variety in a game, and Thoran has also been a thorn in my side for a bit here, and he's been making me kind of mad lately. So yeah, it's not. It's just, I don't know. His skill set is just, it's a bit strong, and he should maybe, the returning damage that he deals should maybe be lowered a little bit, because I mean, he's like doubling the damage that he deals, or that he takes in. If we bring up his thing here, look at his ultimate. So Thoran charges up for some time, slash at the enemies in range, dealing 200 damage, plus 180% of the damage received during the charge. So, I mean, that's just, it's mind-boggling how much damage that can actually be, especially if you have Thoran up against any melee heroes or whatever. Like, you know, I mean, Aaron sucks everybody in, Thoran's got an active ready, and your team's pretty much screwed. Like, I mean, it fits perfectly. The synergies behind it are insanely good, and he's an insanely good hero, but I don't know if maybe he's a little too good. Maybe he needs a little bit of a nerf. Let me know what you guys think about that, because, I mean, and then he revives 3 times in total, so, excuse me. So it's like, what the fuck? Anyway, what we're gonna do today is we're gonna finagle with positioning, because positioning is also a very, very important key part to letting your PvP team possibly get a win or getting stomped. So there's one question I get a lot, and it's about Hewin, and that question is, why does my Hewin always take so long to do her ultimate? And there's a few reasons. I mean, the most obvious ones are, did you level up the mythic weapon? Because if you didn't, then you won't have the 300 initial energy. So you just need to get it to exclusive skill level 2, and she'll have 300 initial energy, which will help her get her active off faster. I mean, pretty cut and dry there. Now, the other way that you can get her to go off faster is, like, if I started her back here, she'd probably have to walk forward a bit and then start doing attacks, which would, you know, because you build energy when you attack the other heroes. Now, the best way that I've found, and most people use, is to have Damien in right near Hewin. So the positioning that they're at right now, looks kind of weird to have my healers up front and my melee in the back, but they're all going to get jumbled up, and also Seth and Shakir run all over the map anyway, so this isn't too big of a deal. But what's going to happen is Damien's going to do his cart, and it's going to put a circle right around the middle of the battlefield here for his healing, but it also increases haste, which is in turn going to give Hewin a much faster active than if I didn't have Damien on the field, or if I didn't have some other hero that is increasing haste or something along those lines. And that's the way most Aaron teams get their Hewin to do their actives much faster than possibly your own Hewin, if you're, you know, if you're trying to run a counter Aaron team. So keep that in mind when you are doing your positioning of your team and all that stuff, because Damien will help her get an active off much faster. So let's go ahead and fight this team. So it's much stronger than us. We are 794k power, they are 862k. So I'm not sure we're going to take the win here, but we're going to give it a shot. I'm letting Damien have a chance on my team, and we're going heavier on the Wilder side than we are on the Maulers, actually. So we're going to keep the two of my favorite Maulers in, Seth and Shakir. And that's mainly because if I put in like a hero like Brutus or whatever, he's going to be hanging around Thoran a ton, and I don't want that. I want heroes that are going to jump to other heroes, or they're going to, you know, they're just going to move around the battlefield a lot. Shakir doesn't always move around a whole lot, but his active, when he casts it, you know, he'll jump to the back line, and that usually will dodge Thoran's first ultimate, and that's the main goal. So yeah, having heroes like Vala, she's another one that moves around the battlefield a ton, so she's pretty safe from Thoran actives unless she just jumps straight into one or something. So yeah, having single target heroes is a really good counter for Thoran. But anyway, let's go ahead and start this one. We're running the confining spell because well, these fights last a little bit long with 2 healers, and confining spell is it's clutch when you're running it against another team that has confining spell, because then both of your heroes are CC'd at the same time, so it kind of cancels each other out, and that advantage goes away. But anyway, let's go ahead and start this battle. Hopefully we get a win here. I'm not sure if we will or not. We are fighting up in power by quite a bit, so looks like Haywin got sucked over. I was hoping she'd be in the middle more, but I think she'll still be in range of the cart, so that's a good thing if it starts doing its stuff. Okay, there it goes. So now she got sucked in anyway by the Aaron, and she should get her active off quick. We lost the cart. Come on. Cast your active, Haywin. We need it. And there goes the Scarlita. Come on. Okay, we got the active from Hewen. Looks like we got a kill on the other team. I didn't see who we killed, though. And Thoran is boosting up for an active, but since we are mostly single target damage, I don't think he's taking a lot of hits. And yeah, his active didn't wipe our whole team like it sometimes does. Okay, there we go. Scarlita getting a kill on our Haywin, so that's not too cool. And let's see if we can't finish off this Scarlita and then finish off the Thoran. Oh, we lost, what's his face? Shakir. Okay, so we've got Brian and Seth left. Let's speed it up a little bit because it's going kind of slow. And we've got to kill Hewen and Thoran. I don't know if we'll have enough damage to do it because they get their actives off so fast, and we only have 33 seconds. Can we kill that cart and then kill the Haywin? Doesn't look like. Oof. Yeah, this is a lot of stuns, a lot of CC with the confining spell. It looks like they're gonna get the win through just time. Oh man. Unless something huge happens right here. I mean, we finally. Oh man, that was so close. That was literally so close. Seth almost pulled it out. So we just were lacking a little bit of damage. Had Shakir stayed alive, we'd have been totally fine. But, you know, that kind of stuff happens. Let's see if we can find another person to fight. Okay, so here's 842k power. So, pretty strong team. And they are also running. Oh, they're not running Scarlita. Okay, so this is just the Arden, Brian, Thoran version, and they are pretty heavy in the middle here. So I think our setup should be okay. Yeah, this looks alright. Let's go ahead and fight this. Now they are running enlightenment spells, so that only one of their back row heroes are going to get CC'd. Arden got CC'd. That's good for us. And alright, so I wanted to pause it here quick because my Haywin just got her first active off, and it's only 12 seconds into the battle. So this is extremely fast for her. Normally it takes her anywhere between 15 to 20 seconds, and it's usually timed right around the Scarlita slam, actually, if you're facing a Scarlita. But the difference between that and this fight is, well, number one, they're not running confining spells, so there's no chance of her getting CC'd by that. And then number two, she's in a spot at the moment where she's able to take damage, but not only that, she's able to deal damage pretty much right away because that Thoran is in range for her to do some attacks and like her normal attacks and stuff, and that will build her energy up faster, allowing her to get her active off. So yeah, it's just I just can't stress positioning enough. Finding the right position is just so key in this game. Anyway, back to the video. Yeah, that's just gonna allow us to later on in the fight get more CCs on them when it could be very, very crucial time for us. Oh, unless we get sucked in and just destroyed like that, that's kind of rough. We lost Haywin. Brian, okay, there we go. Brian is just hanging on. Okay, he just took his first fatal blow, so now he's going to revive, and, well, not revive, but he's going to re-heal up, and he sacrificed his Alana, his pet, to stay alive. That's what she does with her. When you get his mythic weapon leveled up to, I think it's level 2, and there we got the win. So Not too bad. Seth doing a lot of damage along with Brian. Brian and Seth are my big damage dealers, and I'm wondering if I shouldn't maybe find a replacement for Shakir, but I just love Shakir so much, and I think I'm gonna level up his X weapon much higher before I get rid of him off my team. So I think we have one more attack that we can do. Let's see. Yeah, we got one more attack. Let's see who we can fight. And we just fought that kind of team. We just fought Shiao. What's Ratburns looking like? And we just fought that too. Oh, I didn't want to do that. We can just back out, no big deal. I thought I was like hitting battle for a second. Let's see here. Let's see who else shows up. Shea Wonton. Alright, so he's got a really strong team. 3 Paragon heroes, Thoran, Haywin, and Damien. Next to our EX20, Arden, and Aaron there. So maybe we'll try fighting him. And I'm wondering if I shouldn't put in... Who could I replace Shakir with? I mean, I'd love to put Vala on the team, but that would just ruin the faction bonus and everything. And my faction bonus is already the 3-2 one, so it's not that strong compared to theirs. They have, what is it, 18%? Yeah, they have 18%. So they've got a bit of a better faction bonus than I do. And faction bonus is actually pretty important in this game. It gives you a lot of power if you're using it. So what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to try moving Shakir all the way over here. And I just want to see what happens with that. Because, like I said, positioning can be the difference between a lot of things in this game. A lot of wins or losses. So let's go ahead and give this a try. Yeah, Shakir's going to get pulled in. And yeah, he won't be stuck back there. Because if you put someone back here that's mobile in front of somebody that's not mobile, they might just be stuck there. So anyway, let's see what happens. Okay. Alright, so looks like Shakir still pretty much went to the same area on the map. Can we get a heal on our Seth, please? And he died. That's... Oh, man. Arden just demolished us. That's crazy. That is nuts, actually. Just how fast we got smashed by that Arden. Oh, wow. All right, so that did not work out very well. Can't win them all. And yeah, you know, it's just gonna happen. Sometimes you're gonna lose a bunch of matches one day, something like that. And especially when you're testing as many different things as I do, you're gonna get a lot of losses. Like I was ranked 7 just last week, but I've been testing all kinds of different stuff. Obviously, I haven't found anything super good because, well, I'm down to like rank 14 or 15. So yeah, I tanked a lot of matches or tanked a lot of rating. It's not a big deal. It's whatever. I'll get it back. I know plenty of teams that I can use to beat a lot of these other teams, so it's totally fine. And I have videos on pretty much all those teams on my channel. There's the Savalith team that I like, where I'm running Sylvina, Vala, and Seth together. And then there is also the team that I just had before with Coco, Hewen, Brian, Seth, and Shakir. That works against a lot of Aaron teams. And yeah, so anyway, I think that's going to be it for today. I just kind of wanted to talk a little bit about positioning and Thoran and just see if I can get some wins with a different type of team, using Damien to maybe help get Hewen to get her active off quicker. But Hewen didn't stay in the right position, so it didn't work as well as I wanted it to. I'll have to finagle the positioning, just to see how fast I can get her to do her active. So if I figure that out to where it's really reliable that she gets a very quick active, I will do a video and show you guys just how to do that. But I'm sure you can figure it out with your own team. Anyway, yeah, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.